welcome to my ultimate desk setup. Mindy here, and this is the 60-inch Omnidesk Ascent. It's an all walnut finish, clean, very down-to-earth vibes, and protected with the tightest XL desk mat. But what makes this desk super cool? I can control it on my phone. The desk connects to my phone via Bluetooth. You can set up to 9 different memory profiles and even name the profiles. And if you're sharing this desk with someone, you can create a profile for them too. This desk also reminds me to stand up, and it does it via this really loud vibration coming from this controller right here. But of course, you can turn it all off and adjust all the settings via this app right here. So you can turn on or off the reminders, and you can ask it to remind you to stand up in, say, 90 minutes. There's also other controls like anti-collision sensitivity, desk height limit, touch mode, brightness, auto dimming function, and even the lighting theme of your controller. So yes, the controller has RGB lighting now, and I love it. This is a 60-inch desk. It is smaller than my previous one, so that I can reach both ends of my desk like this, and that's really important because I want to have access to every single part of my desk. Previously, with the 72-inch, I could not reach certain parts of the desk just because it was really far, and I realized that it was useless because I would never touch those areas of the desk because it's never accessible to me. So yep, I decided to go with the 60-inch, and it's just nice for me. But my favorite thing about this desk, the cable management. It's on point, guys, on point. I used to use these tiny things to stick at the bottom of my desk, and with this little cable tie to manage my cables. But the thing is, they often fall off because the cables that tie to the desk is too heavy, and this 3M command sticker cannot handle it. And so cable management was kind of non-existent, destroyed after 1 year of using the desk because everything just keeps dropping off. And that's why I was super excited when Omnidesk announced the advanced cable management bar, which is larger, has more holes, so you can just simply stuff wires, all the cables in it, so that everything is much neater. And it's a good match with the 2 mounted power bars that is screwed underneath the desk, so that all the cables that are coming from these plugs are stuffed directly into the cable management bar. And it's all arranged so there's only one cable coming out of this entire desk that goes directly into the power point. And when you look under the desk, there's no long cable sticking out. That was the goal, and I achieved it, and it was made possible with this entire setup. Let's hope that the cables don't get out of hand too quickly. As some of you know, I use a Mac and a PC, so I need this entire setup to support that, to be able to switch between my Mac and my PC with ease, and I do that with the CalDigit Element Hub. This comes with 4 Thunderbolt 4 ports and 4 USB 3.2 Gen 2 ports. This is connected to my 2 monitors, my RAID storage, my mouse, my keyboard, with some ports left to spare. And all of this connects to my Mac with just 1 Thunderbolt cable, and this also charges my Mac as well. So now when I want to use my PC, I simply turn it on, switch out my keyboard cable to the USB port of the monitor arms, which is connected to my PC, take out the glorious mouse, and voila, I can use my PC. And this setup is pretty awesome because I was never able to do this without the Elemental Hub. In the past, I always had to connect to my Mac via Bluetooth, and so with that, I could only get Bluetooth keyboards, and that was pretty limited if you know the keyboard world. But with this new setup, I can now build more keyboards that are non-Bluetooth and use it with my Mac and PC, and I'm just super excited about that. And of course, links are in the description box if you want to get a setup like this as well. And next we have my favorite MX Master 3 as well as a trackpad. All of them great for editing. I also have my notebook here for to-do lists, as well as my PS5 gaming controller for gaming, as well as my baby Yoda to keep me company. I also have 2 cup holders. One is for my coffee cup and one is for my water bottle, because I don't really close this up often, so I need this so that I don't spill water again. And this is a new one from Omnidesk. It's called the Anchor, and it not only holds my coffee cup but also holds my AirPod Max, and I love that it's able to swivel in and out so that, you know, it's not jutting out so that I don't hit onto it accidentally and everything just drops and collapses into the floor. I can just hide it here so that it doesn't hit me and I don't hit it. So perfect. I love it. I also have the power clamp from Omnidesk at the back of the desk. It makes the ports more accessible. There's a HDMI port, USB port, and 3 more power points. I also do have a streaming setup at the back, but I mostly use them for Zoom calls now because I haven't exactly streamed in a very long time. Probably should stream soon though. We have the Elgato key light here as well as the multi-mount along with the extension arm for my camera, and we also have this Elgato mic for my voiceovers for my videos. Holding my Mac here is the 12 South Book Arc, but this doesn't really fit the new 16-inch MacBook Pro. I'm also using this MagSafe stand from Hyper to hold my iPhone, and when it's connected to power, it charges my iPhone as well as the AirPods. Pretty useful. The iPad holder here is from Amazon. It's very affordable and it does its job well. This chair is from Steelcase, it's the Gesture. Yes, I switched from Herman Miller to Steelcase, and I'll have a video explaining why very soon. And of course, this entire setup is on wheels. It's super important and very helpful to have. I try having everything on wheels because I like to change up my setup every once in a while for a fresher look so that I don't get bored of things, and having wheels just make things easier. Overall, I'm loving this new wood desk setup. It's a very solid desk, can handle my weight, as well as all the tech that I've mounted to this. Very solid, and I'm so glad that it came with this wildwood polish, which helps to preserve, protect, and enrich the natural beauty of this walnut finish. The walnut finish is definitely a refreshing change from my previous setup. I think I'll be sticking with this for a while. And the app controls, is it a gimmick? It's debatable. It was actually quite helpful when I was under the desk doing all the cable management. And I'm really excited about the possibilities that this brings. Perhaps voice-controlled desk setups in the future, integration with HomeKit, Siri, Google Home maybe. I really do think that this is a good direction to a smart home. It's a very exciting future. Nevertheless, if you already own a sit-stand desk, you probably don't have to get this. All these features are really cool and nice, but they are not a need. But if you haven't got a sit-stand desk, you might want to consider this one. It has all these really cool features, plus it helps you get the best ergo posture, which is why I got an Omnidesk in the first place. I hope you found this helpful, and if you like what you see, everything is linked in the description box below. Subscribe for more videos like this, it would really help the channel. Take care, stay minty and cherry. Goodbye!